There's only one way to get to Easter Island, a flight from Santiago, Chile. And here we go. The adventure begins. Flying with LATAM was such a nice experience. There were tons of movies to choose from. I even watched I'm Still Here, an Oscar-nominated film. Highly recommend. The food was delicious too. And yes, the wine, beer and drinks were amazing. Just think about it. For 5 hours, we were flying over the ocean, heading into what we felt like the middle of nowhere. It's pure magic. And then, there it was. Today we're going to try something different. Instead of the usual questions about Easter Island, how, why and what, we'll dive into its everyday life. We will explore what the island is like now and the little daily stories it holds. The plane is huge, 3 rows of seats, and they fly here every day. I was so surprised. I thought it would be maybe 3 times a week, but nope, every single day. This is the smallest airport I've ever seen. And without a doubt, and it's the cutest one too. It's the kind of place I'd love to come back to at least once more in my life. We booked a cozy little cabin in the heart of the island, and the host was so kind they even provided airport transfer for us. The cabin was super cute, and guess what? No internet at all. The mobile network I got in Santiago worked just 2 places on the entire island, but almost every cafe has Wi-Fi for guests, so I was still connected, sort of. I wouldn't say the island is big, but walking around can be tricky. We were advised to rent a car, bike, or at least a scooter, but since we were only staying for 2 days, we decided to explore on foot. It was the perfect way to see more and save a bit. So we arrived at 3 p.m., checked in, and decided not to waste any time. We headed out to explore the island, starting with the southern part, right near the cabin. Even though the weather was a bit cloudy, the landscapes were absolutely breathtaking. And sometimes they were a bit rural. Just joking. And I have to mention how awesome the locals are. Even when we weren't trying to hit a ride, people were stopped and offered help, even on motorcycles. It was just incredible. For dinner, we made our way to Hangaroa. There are plenty of places open in the evening, offering not just local food, but also European cuisine. Almost everywhere except Skart, which was super convenient. The next day, we got lucky, the sun was out. We hit a ride and our Polish friends gave us a lift all the way to Anakena Beach. I'm not lying, this is one of the best beaches I've ever been to. I swear I thought nothing would surprise me after Thailand, but this one was absolutely amazing. Anakena is the most famous beach on Easter Island. It's known for its soft white sand, crystal clear water and palm trees, a rare sight on the island. It's also home to several moai statues, making it a perfect mix of nature and history. Just a reminder, it was around 15 degrees in Santiago and I was freezing there. But here, not even a second hesitation, I had to swim. After our swim, we headed back to town for lunch. And once again, a huge thank you to the locals. Their hospitality and kindness is something truly special. We got dropped off at the edge of town and just entered wherever our feet and hearts took us. One thing I absolutely fell in love with in South America, especially in Chile, is Menú del Día. It's usually menu which includes a starter, a main dish, sometimes even dessert, and a drink, all for a very reasonable price. By the way, cafe prices aren't bad too, just a little higher than on the mainland, but absolutely nothing crazy. Hangaroa is the only town on Easter Island and home to most of its population. It's where you'll find shops, restaurants, markets, and the island's airport. Even though it's the capital, it still feels peaceful and very small, just like the rest of the island. This is the local cemetery, and honestly, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. I'd be so happy if I had a peaceful spot like this one day. Tahai is one of the most iconic archaeological sites on Easter Island. It's a ceremonial platform featuring several moai statues that have been partly restored. Located just outside Hangaroa, it offers an amazing view of the ocean, especially at sunset. Tahai is a great spot to learn about the island's ancient culture and enjoy the peaceful surroundings. And here's another spot that's free to visit and absolutely worth it, the Rano Kau viewpoint. It offers breathtaking views of the volcanic crater and the ocean beyond. No ticket needed, just pure beauty. On the way there, the weather changed at least 3 times. Rain, sun, and rain again. But honestly, it was totally worth it. This trip was one of our biggest dreams. Even now, editing this almost a week later, I still cannot believe it really happened. It feels more like a fairy tale than real life.